Welcome back. It is Thursday, November 3rd in the NBA, and I'm back with my favorite picks of the day. Let's do a short recap from yesterday. Another winning day for you all out there. Our best bet of the day, Jalen Green gets his over 20.5 points. Mitchell Robinson gets his over 13.5 points plus rebounds in the first half. Kyle Kuzma, sweaty, gets us over 6.5 rebounds. Our lone loss of the day was the Bucks versus Pistons, over 224. Either way, our best bet of the day segment moves to a ridiculous 14-2. Our subscriber parlay, which we talked about yesterday, did not hit, but a 3-in-1 day will definitely make up for that. We only have 2 games on today in the NBA, so don't force a lot of picks. I only have 2 picks coming your guys' way. And if you are new, go hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on these daily videos. We also have a couple NFL videos live on the channel. And if we've been helping you make some money, consider going down below, becoming a COS All-Star. You get our plays early, plus a couple extra perks. Definitely go check that out if you want to become one. Click the join button on the channel. I'll shout the All-Stars out at the end of this one. Now, yesterday, we did post our NFL Week 9 Best Bets video, so definitely go check out that. Includes my favorite spread pick, over/under in a team total. And then we just posted our Eagles-Texans video right before last night. And then we just posted our World Series Game 5 Best Bets. There's a ton of different content out there for you guys to watch. Go check it out. Now let's get into our plays today. And unfortunately, sad news, there will be no best bet of the day. The best bet of the day segment cannot move to 15-2. It's going to stay at 14-2 until tomorrow. There's nothing on the board that I want to bet 1.5 units on, and every single best bet I put out this year, I want it to be at least a 1.5 unit play. Nothing out there that I really want to force that many units on, so we have to wait around. I still have 2 picks that I like in each of these games, and we'll talk about them right now. Let's go to the first game, Magic versus Warriors. Taking Franz Wagner, under 22.5 points plus rebounds, minus 118 on FanDuel. Only Franz, as they like to call him. If you had to bet an individual line, I'd likely lean as under in points. And look, I'll talk about why I'm taking points plus rebounds more than PRAs. I'd rather take points under than PRA line, and you'll understand why in a second. Now, Franz is a very good up-and-coming player for the Orlando Magic, and he's pretty solid. I like what I've seen out of him. I'm like a bandwagon-ish. I grew up outside of Orlando, so I sort of root for the Magic, at least watch most of their games. And while he's been pretty solid, but he's going to get the Andrew Wiggins shadow likely today. And Andrew Wiggins, known as one of the better defenders in the NBA, pretty good at defending opposing small forwards. And that's basically what Wagner's going to play at, because they'll probably put Draymond Green on Paolo Banchero. Now, Franz, he's averaging in 8 games this year, averaging 20.2 points plus rebounds. So 2 below this line, nearly 3 below what he's going to need to get 23 to ruin us. And Franz is under this line in 5 of 8 games, including, 21, 13, 14. I'm not going to list every single one, but I put his exact game logs on the screen. And Franz usually struggles with consistency. Last game, he scored 20 points. He still went under because he only had 1 rebound, which is why we did points plus rebounds. I think he has 1, 2, and 1 rebound in the last 3 games. But he scored 20 points. I don't know if he scores that many again today. He's just not a guy that normally is good and very consistent. Some games he'll shoot 18 times, score 20 points. Some games he'll shoot like 11 times and score 8 points. That's just how Franz Wagner is. And against the Warriors last year, he was under in both games, 18 and 19 points plus rebounds. Now, it's worth noting he did shoot the ball pretty well in those games. So not necessarily enough he continues to shoot the ball well against the Warriors, who his defense hasn't really been that great this year. But I don't like this matchup for him. And look, ultimately I'm taking points plus rebounds because there's a situation where Franz could score 20 points and still go under this line like he did last game. And he's likely going to be on the court playing either the 2 or 3, but likely on the court a lot of times with Banchero, Bol, Wendell Carter Jr. That's a whole lot of size down low to ask Franz Wagner to go out there and grab rebounds. And if he's playing with those 3 guys, that means he's likely at the 2, meaning he's likely going to be guarding a guy like Klay Thompson, who strictly is out on the perimeter shooting 3s. So I don't really like this matchup for him a whole lot. It's just not that good. I mean, you look at the other 2 guys, they're likely guarding Draymond and Looney, so they're both going to be down, Wendell Carter Jr. and Bol grabbing rebounds. And I just don't think Franz has a lot of rebound opportunities in this game, which is why I'm taking points plus reps. Now, why am I not taking PRAs? Well, it's because Franz Wagner actually has a good chance to get, 4, 5, 6, 7 assists. I mean, his last game he had 7 assists on 12 potential assists. And the difference between PRAs and points plus rebounds is 4. And I ultimately think Franz Wagner at least gets 4 assists tonight. I think he has a pretty good chance. The Warriors team is allowing the 2nd most assists per game in the NBA. So if you don't have a points plus rebounds line, I'd rather just take the points and just hope that he stays under the points and doesn't get a lot of rebounds either. But at the end of the day, I just don't want to involve assists in this one because they don't really have a lot of guys out there. Jalen Suggs is getting back, but he's still not going to be 100% in this game. And so ultimately, Franz Wagner could have 7 assists again in this one, and that could lead to the points plus rebounds line going under, but the PRA going over. That's just how lines sometimes work. So ultimately, I'd rather Franz Wagner under 22.5 points plus rebounds. First play of the day, only 1 unit on it. I think it's got a good chance to hit. And now the next one, it's been a good time coming. It's been almost 2-3 weeks since the NBA started. I haven't been able to wear this shirt. One of my favorite ones that I got in the collection, because we're talking about the Joker today. Nikola Jokic taking his over 21.5 rebounds plus assists, plus 100 on DraftKings. If you want an individual line, rebounds is probably the one I would go to. And we haven't taken a lot of Joker props this year. They've been pretty sharp on the lines, but I think this is a pretty good matchup for him as they take on the Thunder. Like I said, rebounds is probably the one I'd go to, although I think he has a good chance to get assists over too. And if you want to sprinkle on a triple-double, it's plus 225 on DraftKings. Just saying he's got a chance. Now, so far this season, Jokic, if you look at his averages, well below what he's expected, what we want him to get today. Only 11.1 rebounds per game and 8.4 assists per game for 19.5 rebounds plus assists. We're going to need 22 out of the man today, and those numbers are a bit deflated thanks to a 4 rebound and 6 assist effort versus the Jazz on opening night. But, I think he's much better than obviously his numbers are currently indicating, although his numbers indicate, he's an absolute legend. He's a beast. And this was a wagon we took all last year, hence why I have the Joker shirt. The guy's crazy. And you look at Jokic this season, he's only over this line in 3 of 7 games, including going under in 2 straight. But I think he bounces back here today, and here's why. The Thunder, look, he had 29 rebounds plus assists against the Thunder. I believe 16 rebounds, 13 assists. And Thunder lacks size on the interior. So you could say, Jokic might score a lot of points, but Jokic is not normally a guy that's like, you know what? Jamal Murray, get lost. Michael Porter Jr., get lost. No, I'm shooting my shot. That's not normally Jokic. He's perfectly happy passing it to the open guy, asking those guys to knock down shots. And I think the Thunder on the other side can keep this game close to where we see Jokic play a good amount of minutes. I mean, at the end of the day, Jokic could go out there and get 20 rebounds in this one, making this a no-sweat bet. That's perfectly capable. He's capable of doing that. And Jokic this season averages 18.1 rebound chances per game and 15.7 assist chances per game. Averaging, 33.8 rebound plus assist chances per game. I mean, this guy has a chance to get a ton of rebounds and assists. And last game versus OKC earlier this season had 38 rebounds plus assist chances, converting 29 of them. I mean, Jamal Murray's back, which does help, Jokic not have to be as aggressive offensively, but more so of a facilitator, which is what we want to see. And you look at rebounds, centers against this OKC Thunder team, been feasting on the board. We already saw Jokic get 16. We saw Rudy Gobert had 16 and 15 rebounds versus them. Ivica Zubac, 14, 18 rebounds. Wendell Carter Jr. just had 12. His teammate Bobo just had 12. Like, at the end of the day, Jokic is capable of going out there and getting, obviously he's over in rebounds, which is 12 and a half. He could get us 14, 16 rebounds, just relying on 6 or more assists from Jokic. His line's 8.5. I think this line's a little bit too low. I mean, it's high. It's going to require Jokic to play at least a full complement of minutes, most likely, but it's Jokic. He's one of the best guys in the NBA at filling up the stat sheet. And like I said, he hasn't had a triple-double in 4 straight games. Does he make that 5 or does he cash into triple-double plus 225? There's not a lot of value on that, but just saying, Jokic has a good chance over 21.5 rebounds plus assists. I like the value on it, and I'm going to be taking it. Riding with the Joker, I think he gets it done for us. Now, as always, that's going to wrap it up. Don't force a lot of plays today. I only have those 2. We'll come back tomorrow. The best bet segment will return. Maybe we'll even do 2 best bets tomorrow to make up for it. But appreciate you guys as always. Let's talk about some All-Stars. If you ever want to become an All-Star, click the join button on the channel. We got a lot of them today, and I appreciate you guys for making this list grow each and every day. We're at over 1,000 All-Stars, which is ridiculous. Let's talk about them. Mood Swing Bella, Randy, Harem, Andy, Nuri, Marlo, Ryan, Spencer, Pete, Igor, Lever, I don't know, Brendan, Berman Sanity, Chris, Taylor, Jesse, Robrowski, Brian, I don't know, Marlon, Fred, Brandon, Cass, Mark, Crystal, Venetius, Jay Halley, Adam, Dennis, Roach, Chelsea, Lane, Daniel, Leonardo, Kev, One for All Media, King, Maurice, Martin, Mark, Mike, Justin, TZ, K91, NN, Aaron, Scrubland Podcast, DJ, Davo, Jackson, Ben, Iron, I'm definitely going to butcher that one. No, I can't do it. Tim, C Space, L, Samuel, Andrew, Dino, Adele, Alvin, Sharkin, Anthony, Eric, Jorn, Cash in My Prompts, Venoth, Vibe, Pabby, who knows, Snaps, Shaquan, The Absolute Truth, Mickey Moose, Love It, Mark, Max, Andre, Darren, Conhall, 15, Mayan, Cat, Alex, William, Pickens, Bobby, Dimitri, Alagang, I don't know, Rohan, Hassan, Talib, Kweli, 18, John, Todd, John, again, Dante, Matt, Anja, I don't know, Woodrow, Nick, Mark, Richard, Sean, Matt, M. Curd, Parlay J, Minwoo, Ryan, Thomas, if that's a real Parlay J, I appreciate you, John, Teddy, Deerfield, Braden, Open Aim, Yuhan, J. Van Dam. I appreciate you guys as always. I definitely butchered about 25 of those names, but look, can't do it without you guys. Appreciate you as always. A couple other videos popping up on the screen. I'll see you guys in those videos. See you back tomorrow with the best bet segment. Looks to go to 15 and 2. Let's have a great day. It's Austin. I'm signing out. Peace.